Hello guys and welcome to the spoilers for chapter 259 of Tokyo Revengers. And so you guys, in the spoilers there were basically 8 different manga panels that got leaked today, and there was no pieces of dialogue. And the title of chapter 259 is called, Like a Something. On the very first panel that we got in the spoilers, we see a flashback of Mitsuya and Taiju Shiba. And in this chapter we get to see a flashback of when Mitsuya invited Taiju to join the Tokyo Manji gang. We see that Taiju is sitting on a staircase, and he is wearing a black t-shirt, with white pants, and a belt. And Mitsuya basically just visited Taiju, in order to tell him that he wants him to join the battle, and become a captain of Toman. Anyway guys, in the next panel we see Takemichi and Taiju Shiba, and they are both right next to the train. Takemichi is still on his knees, and Taiju is just standing in front of Takemichi. We see that Taiju is wearing the traditional Tokyo Manji gang uniform, and he is also wearing a pair of white boots. And Taiju has both of his hands in his pockets. In this panel Taiju and Takemichi are both staring at each other. Taiju had just saved Takemichi's life by hitting Sanzu with his motorcycle. And it looks like they will talk to each other in this chapter. In the next panel that we got in the spoilers, we see Takemichi and Taiju. We see that they are both charging into battle, and they are also running side by side. In the background we see many Kanto Manji gang members that are watching Taiju and Takemichi. In this panel Taiju and Takemichi are getting ready to fight against the Kanto Manji gang. In the next panel we see Taiju, and we also see 12 members from the Kanto Manji gang. And Taiju was able to defeat all 12 of the delinquents all by himself. In this page we see Taiju punching the delinquents. And Taiju has a very angry look on his face. We also see that 2 veins are popping out of his head. And all of the Kanto Manji gang members got sent flying by Taiju's powerful punches. Anyways guys, in the next panel we see that Taiju is still fighting against the Kanto Manji gang. In this panel Taiju is showing his true power. And we see that Taiju is throwing a left hook, and this left hook hits the delinquent directly in the face. And in the background of this panel we see over 10 members of the Kanto Manji gang, and they all already got defeated by Taiju. While he is fighting, Taiju has a very big smile on his face, and he also has a vein popping out of his forehead. On the next panel that got leaked we see Taiju Shiba. And Taiju is holding a delinquent with his right hand. In this page Taiju just got done defeating over 20 delinquents by himself, but suddenly Taiju noticed that 2 strong opponents have shown up to confront him. And the people who are confronting Taiju are both wearing black boots, however only one of them is wearing a Kanto Manji gang jacket, and this makes me think that this is Wakasa and Benkei, because the last time we saw them Wakasa was not wearing the jacket, but Benkei was wearing the jacket, and that is the reason why I think it's Wakasa and Benkei. However, it could also be Mikey and Hanma, because Mikey took off his jacket, but Hanma is still wearing his uniform. Anyway guys, on the next panel we get to see Mikey. And as usual Mikey has a blank look on his face, and his hair is getting blown by the wind. We see that Mikey has just noticed that Taiju showed up on the battlefield. And in this panel Mikey is talking to someone, however since there is no dialogue we cannot see what he is saying. But I think that Mikey is probably giving orders to one of his subordinates. In the next panel that we got in the spoilers we see Shuji Hanma. And we see that Hanma has a couple scratches on his face, and it looks like he is leaning against a wall. We can also see that Hanma has a smile on his face. And Hanma is still wearing the Kanto Manji gang uniform with his signature earrings. And Hanma is also talking to someone, however we do not get to see what he is saying. In the next panel we see a note from the editor that says that Taiju will officially be fighting someone, however unfortunately the leaker decided to block out the name, so we do not get to see who it is. Anyway guys, in the very last panel that we got in the spoilers we see Sanzu Haruchio. And Sanzu is still alive, however Sanzu is injured because he just got hit by Taiju's motorcycle. And in this chapter we see that Sanzu is trying to push the motorcycle off of his body with his left hand. And we see that the front wheel is crushing Sanzu's legs. Anyway guys, that was all we got for the spoilers of chapter 259 of Tokyo Revengers. Also let me know what you guys think of the spoilers in the comments below. And like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, and thank you for watching.